And we're back. Jobs nobody wants to have by Wordle. Once again, thank you so much, Tay. We're finally here. Tay has threatened my entire family if I don't react to Wordle. So Tay, shout out to you, brother. Okay. Let's get it.
Some pretty bad ones out there. But as unfortunate as it is, there's gotta be people who step up to the plate and fill those positions. But believe it or not, yes, I do know what it was like. I used to work at a grocery store and I had to put up with a bunch of Karens all day and a bunch of other random bullshit. I even had to deal with a flat earther once. Like, all right, I'm not gonna get into it. All right, but anyways, we're gonna start with retail jobs. It makes sense. Most people who work these jobs just need a little something to get some bread to their name. And as a former retail veteran, I am praying for you because that shit is rough. And what is the job?
100%. Especially if you're a cashier, definitely. I like just somebody who used to work retail and understand what they got to go through. I try to be as respectful as possible to the cashiers because I know when I was a freaking cashier, stress and just dealing with just bad customers every single day. Okay, so I could understand the freaking plight of a cashier, bro, for real. Like just from being down south, just being racist, problematic, just rude, disrespectful, treating you like dirt. It's like, man. And then you're not even getting paid that much for just to deal with that, man. I respect workers.
Well, you got to deal with a bunch of crazy people. Everybody goes
Especially
shopping
Walmart.
and everybody orders food. And now while I had this job, I did have my fair share of good interactions. But goddamn, I saw a lot of crazy people in my time. And now me personally, I was a cashier. And when you're a cashier, not only do you have to deal with being a cashier, take care of customers, do all that, you got a bunch of random shit you got to do on the side. Sweep, go get carriages clean, take out the trash. And the worst part was, bro, my managers were watching me 24/7, and they were on my ass about making sure, every part of the register was clean. Like, okay, bro, no one's gonna notice that one spot, dude.
And then working at Walmart too, you'll have one position, like say you're a cashier, they'll try to have you do a whole nother job that's not even in your job description. Like, yo, go get carts. Help the people out in Cap 2 get the pallets. Like, no, that's not what I signed up for, bro. That's not my job. Unless you're going to pay me extra, I'll do it. But if you're not going to pay me some more money, I'm not doing it. Simple.
They wanted to make sure I was doing something 24/7. Like, I was active, always moving. Like, but it's literally a job where you stand at a register. Like, how am I going to be moving 24/7? Especially when the store is dead. Like, I don't know what you expect me to do, bro. Now, my experience, I never worked a fast food job, so I'm not really sure how things go around there. But what I've heard from people's experiences, bro, sometimes they get called in at, like, ungodly hours of the night or like, hey, can you come work? Like, are you serious, dude? It's 1 in the morning. I'm not coming in. So if you do work one of these jobs for an extra bit of cash when you're in high school, make sure you pick a store that's not open 24/7, because that will royally fuck up your sleep schedule.
Facts.
Next on the list,
working fast food is way worse than retail, bro. I mean, like for your first job, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But like, you don't want to obviously stay there forever. Someone who worked at McDonald's twice, bro, I think I would rather be homeless than work at McDonald's again. That joint was so ass, bro. Like people at retail already treat you like you're nobody. But it's something about fast food restaurants. They treat you like you're a subhuman, bro. Like talk to you crazy, yell at you, disrespect you, like all type of stuff. I'm like, God. And then you work the minimum wage. It's like, bruh.
A truck driver. I don't know how they do it. I have no clue, bro. If I were to ever get into possession of a big ass truck like that, I would definitely be crashing that bitch. Let's be honest. Or sometimes they got long ass drives too. Like they're driving like at 4, 5 in the morning. Driving is dangerous as it is, but bro, driving tired and in a big ass truck increases your chances of getting into an accident.
I don't know if I can drive.
And I hate driving as it is. Like imagine driving for hours. I would get so bored. Like not even ox in the whip is gonna help me drive that long. Like I can only drive so long before I go insane, and that's really
not like driving.
Like, there isn't really much else to do in the profession. So
driving.
Honestly, for those of you that are a trucker watching this video, my respect for you is crazy because I don't think I'd be able to do it. Next up on the list, we got a mascot. Now for this one, it really depends. Like what kind of mascot are you? You could be the mascot for the Houston Texans or any sports team really, or you could just be that guy that stands out in front of a restaurant mascot with a hot dog costume, yeah, bro, that's tough. You gotta stand out there in the blazing sun. You gotta flip a sign around all day while you getting clowned for wearing the goofy ass hot dog costume. Yeah, it's tough. And some mascots, yeah, some of them are wild, bro. Like, there are some mascots out there that you could not pay me to be in that costume. This mascot is a bucket, for God's sake. You cannot pay me to walk around in that costume. Like, it would just feel like volunteer work at that
And then if
point,
it be
bro. I'm
hot
not
as
doing
hell
it. And
outside
sometimes
too.
mascots just get random shit thrown at them, like tomatoes and a bunch of other stuff, especially on a like 90-degree sunny day.
Thanks.
Like, I would just be drenched in sweat when I take off the costume. And now this next one is just in my opinion, but some people might like this job, and you know what, that's totally your preference. But me, I could never. A teacher, especially for kids.
Absolutely not. Nah. Being a teacher, like, teachers, honestly, they don't get paid enough for their work, bro, because students are mad. Even, I'm old. Even back in my day, there was a little rambunctious, just a tad bit, just a tad bit, wild. But I feel like now, y'all generation, for my young bucks, y'all cooked, bro. Y'all were doing, back in the day, like a year or two ago, y'all doing devious licks, hitting jewels in the bathrooms, bro. Now y'all cooked. Gooning in the stalls, y'all cooked. Okay? We had something like that, but it wasn't nearly as bad.
Who are younger? Yeah, absolutely not, bro. That's just not me, bro. That's not me. And now the reason why I would consider as a job I would never want to do is because the amount of harassment and other shit that teachers have had to deal with.
Especially, I feel like middle school, too.
I don't know, man. They're just asking me to be a babysitter. I'm not doing it. I mean, me personally, shit, man. I wouldn't want to go back to school. That's what it would feel like. But hey, man, that's how some people make their bread. I can't diss it. One thing that a lot of people like about being a teacher or just working out of school is that you get the summers off, but in my opinion, after a while, I don't know, I would just get bored. Like, I would just want something to do, and I would want to continue to stack my bread. You feel me? I don't know, bro. And if you got that one kid in your class that's just always being an asshole, like, I wouldn't really know how to deal with it, bro. Like, you can really only tell him to shut up so much. But honestly, what's worse than a teacher is a substitute teacher, because nobody takes you seriously at all, and that's tough. No matter what you say, bro, nobody is listening. But I did have some chill teachers in my time, and they were cool. And I've also had...
I ain't gonna lie, I used to violate substance. I mean, I ain't never do that. But some of the people in my class would definitely violate teachers. Like, they would just, like, just start cooking them. Just start roasting them. Like, just messing with their stuff. Like, putting their stuff in different places. Literally, I remember one time, it was like in history class, man. We had a substitute teacher. And I felt bad, too. It was an old white lady, too. She was like 70, 80. All right, class, you guys need to be quiet. Literally, somebody in the back, of course, he was black. It was somebody in the back. Shut your old white ass up, white bitch. Like, God, it was funny, but, like, just having to deal with that is just... That's just like this foul. Not only that, it was going on so much, just mad, disrespectful cussing out the teacher. Like the substitute teacher, like dead ass, like cried. I was like, damn, that's so foul, bro. Niggas are so disrespectful, bro.
Some teachers that hated their life and they were in their midlife crisis. They hated their job. But, bro, if they hate dealing with kids, I don't know why they signed up to be a teacher.
They need a raise.
Idea. And that's why I'm not signing up, bro. Now, this next one, absolutely nobody would want to do, bro. Being a telemarketer. Calling people and telling them about a random-ass product.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to give a shit. And you're just going to be seen as a pest the entire time, bro. Like, as soon as you say, like, I'm here selling this product, they're hanging up. Like, not even a second has to go by.
I'm not even picking it up.
Just hanging up on you 24/7, that is insane, bro. But the adrenaline rush when somebody gets a sale doing that, oh my god, it's insane. But honestly, I don't know why people buy products through the phone anymore. Literally just shop online.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is not the freaking 1990s. I'm gonna be honest. If I get a phone call and I don't know who it is, I just don't pick up unless you hit me with a voice memo or a voice message. Other than that, I'm not picking it up unless I don't know your number. And especially if I just so happen to pick up and they try to sell me something, nah.
I'm not sure. I don't know. So I'm not sure why companies are still going for this old school ass method. Literally just do online ads, bro. It's a lot easier. Like, yeah, sure, ads may come off as annoying to some people, but like, it's a lot less annoying than receiving a phone call about the product. Next on the list, yeah, I'm definitely not doing this one. Some people might like this. I don't know. Zookeeper. Yeah, nah, bro, I'm not doing this one. This job,
it
bro, you
depends on
gotta
the animal.
clean the animal, feed it, train it, do all that shit. I'm not cleaning up their shit. Absolutely not, bro. And the zoo was always a little bit weird to me.
Dang, bro.
Why do we just marvel at animals all day? It's weird. But somebody who likes working with animals may find the job fun.
Nah, I frick with
I'm just
animals.
not trying to be steady grinding, picking up elephant shit. Absolutely not,
It
bro.
depends
I
on
don't
the
know,
animal.
man. I just don't see the hype with this one. And honestly, I don't do well with animals in general, bro. Like, they always be dissing me, bro. Every time I encounter a cat or a dog, I don't know, man. They're just vicious, bro. I can't be trusting them. Like, I have a dog. Not even my own dog likes me, bro. Like, it's tough out here. So, see, I'm not exactly fit for the job. I don't know. And next on the list, we got a taxi driver. Maybe an Uber driver, too, depending on where you're from. I picked this one specifically because, bro, I'm not trying to sit in traffic all day. Absolutely not. Especially in very populated cities like...
I've never rode an Uber. And I don't know if like, not to say I would never Uber drive or ride in the Uber, but I don't know. Being a taxi driver, I feel like that's like 10 times worse, bro. Especially you up in the city, up north, 'cause I feel like people up north are mad disrespectful. And they just have no, especially if they drunk, after a long night, they're going to have no respect for you or respect for your car. They could be throwing up in the car, eating and just making a mess all in your car. And then they get mad at you if you say something about them messing up your car. I don't know. I don't really try to mess with too many people, bro. For real. Absolutely not. Mess around. I'm driving for somebody. I might end up get backdoored or something. Nah.
New York. All it is just constant beeping 24/7.
Rather DoorDash.
It barely moves. Like, it goes nowhere. When I was in New York with some of my friends, I saw the traffic and I'm like, I'm never driving in New York. Absolutely not. So taxi driver, nah, not happening. Next on the list, we got a photographer. Yeah. I don't know. This one's definitely not for me either, bro. I know a lot of people may like photography in the comments, but yeah, I've taken a whole class on it. I hated it. I absolutely hated it, bro. Just the fact that I have to sit there and get everything right in the picture. I gotta take like a bunch of pictures in order to get it right. Nah, it's just not for me.
That don't seem that bad.
Like, when I went to New York, my mom was like, "Oh, take pictures. Make sure you get some pictures." I took barely any pictures. I took nothing because I just hate taking pictures. I don't know, man. It's just not me. I don't know if I'm just a D1 hater or what, bro, but like, if I get a nerd managing me, like, well, make sure you get this specific angle.
Well, actually,
hate that, bro. But oh, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. You could be recording the worst of the worst things, such as being a hub cameraman. Yeah, bro. Literally just say you're Adam22 at that point.
Yeah. I feel like that's mad cuckery, bro. Like, I understand, like, it's your job, but if you are you recording videos for pornography, that's freaking crazy. Like, literally a man and a woman, man to man, woman to woman, busting butt, clapping cheeks, and you got the big camera like this just looking, and the shoot could be like 20 to an hour. They probably taking breaks. They getting back in it. That's weird, bro. Not gonna lie. That's mad weird.
There is so many things I would much rather do than that. Honestly, any job that I mentioned or any job I'm going to mention, I would much rather do that, bro. Like, I don't know how you could watch that. And I don't know how you could explain that to somebody. Hey, what do you do for work? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm a hub cameraman. If you do this, bro, you're fucking wild, dude. I don't know how you do it. You're crazy, bro. Next on the list, we got a roadkill collector. Because, I mean, sometimes, yeah, I do see roadkill on the road, and I'm just like, yo, who's gonna get that? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I always be thinking. But yeah, bro, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to take it on the chin and just fucking full send it and pick up dead animals. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would just be absolutely repulsed the whole time. Not happening. And, oh, yeah, not only that, not only do they have to pick up the dead animals on the road, they gotta make sure that they don't get hit by a car in the process. When these motherfuckers are playing Frogger 24/7 to make sure they don't get hit by a car. Crazy. The amount of bacteria that thing collects, nah. I would get sick all the time.
I'd imagine they
like,
don't get paid that much.
I wouldn't even feel safe doing that job in a hazmat suit, bro. No, thank you. Porta potty cleaner. I mean, like, we don't really gotta go too much in depth about this one, right? Last year when I was at a concert, I opened the door to the porta potty because I had to go to the bathroom really bad. Like, Like, I swear to God, I got some form of
That's
trauma
always
from it.
dirty,
I opened
bro.
the door. Boom, there is a steaming pile of shit, piss, blunts, and blood even? Yeah, that was the weirdest combination I've ever seen. And honestly, bro, that was my first mistake. I shouldn't have even bothered. Like, I'm lucky I didn't catch a disease from that bathroom. You did not get paid enough to clean that. I'm sorry you had to go through that,
What
bro.
the-
Goddamn. But honestly, being a janitor for like a school or a public bathroom or whatever, that is also very bad too. But honestly, I don't think it competes with cleaning porta potties.
School bathroom
Honestly, I was doing my
janitor don't
research
seem
on
too bad.
Google.com and yo, there's actually worse jobs, which is crazy. But next on the list, we got referees. Now, of course, this one's not as bad as the other ones I had just
Nah,
mentioned.
that's light.
But
That's
just
light.
imagine getting cooked for no matter what you say, what call you make. Sometimes refs make good calls. Sometimes they make shitty calls, but
Nah, I would rather be a ref than everything on this list, bro. Being a ref, like, nah. He definitely tripping on it. A referee, I mean, of course, if you make a bad call, niggas gonna be mad at you, but it's only gonna be like for a game or so. Okay, unless you consistently making bad calls. But now referees seem slight. Super slight.
no matter what, they're getting booed. Like, they're just cooked, bro. It's over. And every time a game is done, everyone's always like, ah, the refs were horrible at this one. Ah, these refs suck. You know what I mean? But if you're a ref, bro, you gotta be completely immune to criticism. Like, no matter how much you
Get
mess
good
up
at
the
it.
call or whatever, you just gotta keep it pushing. Next on our list, we got a surgeon. Honestly, bro, that's way too much pressure for me to handle, man. I don't know,
IQ
bro.
ain't high enough
I
for that.
definitely would crack under pressure. Like, any
Somebody
job
gonna die
where
under me.
somebody's life is dependent on me, I'm cooked,
yeah.
bro. I'm not saving your life. I'm most definitely
dead.
folding under pressure, bro.
You mess around coming to my office, you gonna come out worse, bro. Okay? You gonna have like a a deadly illness, a near deadly illness. You're dead. You could come in, you can get shot in your toe. I'm gonna bring you back to your family dead somehow. I'm gonna mess up somehow.
Like, if I'm drawing blank and stuttering and shit when I'm ordering at a restaurant, like, oh, can I get a... Yeah, there's no way I'm being a surgeon, bro. It's not happening. I'm selling. And if the surgery was unsuccessful, I would most definitely not know how to tell people. But honestly, bro,
Yeah.
throughout all my digging on Google.com, I gotta say that the worst job of all time that nobody would ever want to do is be a sewage cleaner.
You gotta pay me big bucks, bro. You gotta pay me the same amount as like a brain surgeon. Because the amount of doo-doo, poo-poo, and pissy wissies that I'm gonna have to endure throughout the day, come and bringing that to my house, nah, bro. You gotta pay me them big bucks, big dog. Got
Out
to.
there that gotta make sure that, you
Got
know,
to.
our sewage systems are running correctly and that they're always clean, and that just couldn't be me, bro. I don't know what kind of musty ass shit is down there. I really don't want to find out. And to anybody who's working any of these jobs, I salute you, bro.
But no, that's it. Okay, jobs that nobody want to have. This joint just happened to autoplay. But yeah, other than a referee, I'd have to agree with the list. Some of these I work freaking retail, fast food. Other than like your first job, then I don't really want nobody. I don't wish that on nobody type B. Just anything, any job with dealing with people. Of course, you got to go out, interact, touch grass, and work with people or around people. But at the same time, it can definitely drain you for sure, man. It definitely make you hate people. Absolutely, 1,000%. Because people, once you work with enough people or you just be around enough people, you just realize people are just dumb, stupid. I think like the stupidest people you're ever gonna run across is definitely people when you're working is people doing retail customers, fast food customers. Yeah, like just straight brain dead, bro. Low IQ individuals, not like me, of course. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed it though. Do you already know what to do? Quay Mexican Quay.